So you're going to want to sit with your feet flat on the floor. You don't want to cross your ankles or your knees. This way, the energy is going to flow through your legs. The first thing you want to do is activate the arches of your feet and envision small circles spinning simultaneously right underneath your arches. Just close your eyes, breathe into your body, and envision these circles spinning in unison together. Once you have them spinning in unison, you're going to drop 2 chords. Now these chords could be anything you choose, but you're going to drop them into the earth. This is plugging in through the chakras that are located at the base of your feet. Now your legs may feel heavy, almost like you have 2 concrete blocks on the bottom of your feet. That's completely normal. This is the beginning of the grounding technique, where you're actually plugging your body into the earth. Many times we forget that we're actually here on a planet in the universe due to all the distractions that we have. So the next step, we're going to start drawing the energy from these 2 spinning circles underneath our arches, and we're going to draw that energy up into our feet, into our ankles, through our lower leg, through our knees, into our thighs, and when we get to our hips, we're going to take our 2 hip points and create a point right at the base of our tailbone. Your tailbone is located at the base of your spine. You should start feeling energy moving through your legs. And then we're going to drop at that point a cord that's going to go to the core of the earth. So again, you're going to be running energy through your feet chakras, up your legs, through your knees, through your thighs, into your hips. Create a point of connection between your left and right hip at the base of your tailbone, and drop a cord to the center of the earth. This cord can be made out of anything. You just want to see it going through all the layers of the earth into the center iron core. You're going to keep this up in almost like a cylindrical way, where you're going to create an evolution or a spin in your lower body. Starting at the feet, bringing in the energy into the body, up through the lower leg, through the knees, through the thighs, creating your connection point at the base of the tailbone and dropping down. So try to do this a few times where you're actually feeling the circle of energy pulsating within your lower legs, receiving energy from the earth, as well as giving energy back. Now, once you have that feeling of the energy going into your body, down to the earth, and receiving the earth energy once again through your chakras in the feet, what I'd like you to try to do now is we're going to connect the universal source energy to this pattern. So what I mean by that is we're going to actually start working and bringing the universal source energy into our energetic system. What I like to do here is pull 4 different star systems. This is my way of playing from the sky. You're going to draw this energy onto both sides of your torso. I see them as threads coming from the evening sky, almost like a light silver thread, each carrying its own star energy and information along with it. As these threads are going to enter the body, they're going to enter at the base of the skull, right where the vertebrae meets your skull. And I tend to plug them in on either side of my spine. Now the 4 points of universal source energy are shifting into 2 sources. And I'm going to bring that energy down my spine. You may feel the sense of liquid, mercury, some sort of energetic movement within your spine as you draw these 2 threads evenly down your spinal column. It should feel like warm liquid. If it helps to visualize the plasma running through your body, as you do this, it's kind of a really neat way of bringing it into your space. You can take your time, don't have to rush. Just let this star energy enter your body. Sort of giving nutrients to your energetic system. As you get closer to your hips and your sacrum, you're going to bring this energy and balance it with the earth energy exercise you did previously. You can consider or think of your pelvis area as a bowl, And you're going to stir the earth energy along with the universal source energy in this bowl, combining all there is from the earth as well as our solar system. I usually give it 3 or 4 spins to the right, going clockwise. And once I'm ready, I'm going to pull that energy up the front of my body as if I have a thread going through each and every chakra in my energetic system. I'm going to allow some of that energy to go to each arm, following the clavicle bones, to my upper arm, to my elbow, to my lower arm, and out my hand chakras. The rest of that energy is going to continue up the front of my body, continue through my chakra system, and will open up right at the crown of the head. You may feel an activation of your pineal gland or a sort of waking up in your third eye, also known as the sixth chakra. But you're going to let this energy fountain out into your auric system, which surrounds your entire body. The more you do this exercise, the more your body will recognize and sort of acknowledge the grounding energy as well as the universal source energy. And it will displace it in your system. And just sit with that and see how it feels. Pay attention to any areas you may be feeling a little sticky in comparison to other areas that might feel really smooth. Now, in the beginning, just doing the first exercise may be just enough, running the earth energy. Once you feel you've mastered that, and you can actually turn it off or turn it on rather quickly, then you could start playing with bringing in the universal source energy. As a final piece of my grounding technique, or the grounding technique that I tend to work with, I like to plug in the 4 quadrants of the earth. So what I mean by that is finding my north, my south, my east, and my west, and running a line from about 2 inches above my navel, as if I'm wearing a belt, and plugging cords in to each geographical location. So currently my back is to the north, and I'm almost like staking in a thread to the earth or a cable. And really planting it with intention. Then staking in a cable to the south, the front of my body. Again, with the same intention. And I do the same for the east. As well as the west. So then in essence, it's like you have 5 primary cords coming from your center or central body, one at the base of the tailbone, and then the 4 quadrants of the earth compass. From there, I may begin my chakra work, which will be in another segment, or I may start working within the auric system, or both. So, but once you have your grounding, you really are sort of setting yourself up for all the energy work to follow.